Yo, que lo que Knicks fans, we are live and direct. Coming here, episode 22, live edition.
23, 23,
23,
23.
23 live edition.
Mm,
Coming at you post trade deadline. The New York Knicks do absolutely nothing
nada.
this trade deadline. And I mean, what can we say? We was expecting we was expecting a lot from this roster, from this front office. And they failed us, to say the least. No moves, no deal for Kemba, no deal for Fournier. Noel's still on the squad. I mean, everybody's still on the squad.
Mhm.
And what can we do? I mean, what can we do now?
Let's take a sip. That's what we could do.
Let's take a sip. Yeah, let's take a sip. I mean, usually, oh,
Mm.
man, Zebo pulling up already. So
Us Knicks fans we got to come together and let some steam out.
yeah,
Unless you got a different agenda and you're happy about this.
put the link on the banner. Put the link on the banner. Put it in the bottom. Put anybody could join. Anybody
Copy.
join in. We're about to put Zebo in. He's the first person. Wow, coming to join in with us. Zebo, how you feeling, man?
That's
Can
a
y'all hear
deep
me?
sigh right there. Deep sigh
Deep
right.
breath. Let's see
Yo,
what
bro, I
comes.
don't know how to feel. I just don't. I just don't. I don't know how to feel right now. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know who's the real loser? You know who's the real loser of this trade of this trade deadline right now?
Talk to me.
Ian Bagley, because that I'm never listening to absolutely
Bro,
anything this man ever tells me, bro.
bro, how is he the problem? The Knicks
Because this
didn't do
man hyped me
anything.
up,
Oh
telling
man.
me this
You
man,
could be
yo,
mad at Birdman. You could be mad at anybody else, but that man, we can't be
no, no,
mad at
I'm
that.
definitely, oh no, I'm definitely mad at him, bro. I'm definitely, yo, honestly, I just, you know what? Bro. We couldn't move anybody. You telling me we couldn't get a second round pick, bro? We couldn't do anything. Is that
No,
what you're telling me? Like, is the value of all of our players that bad that nobody? Yo, bro, Bertans got moved.
I mean, for
Mm.
another
Bro,
bad
Bertans got
contract,
moved, bro. What does
for
he
another
do?
bad
What does he
contract, though.
literally do? I haven't seen that man. I don't think he's played this year.
I
I
don't think
literally
so.
don't think he's actually played this year. I just don't. I just don't. I don't. You know what's the bro? What's the you know what's the most frustrating part is that I don't know. I'm lost, bro. I'm lost. Everybody is lost right now. I don't know what direction the team is going in right now. I just don't.
Mm.
If y'all know the direction, please tell me. Please guide me. Cause that's what I need right now. I need some guidance right now. Cause I don't know what the fuck is going on. Actually, my fault. Cause I know we can't be cursing here, but I just don't
We
know what's going
cursing.
on
There's
right
no
now.
rules today, bro. No rules at all. There's slander for every player.
Oh, all right, yo, honestly, bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just fucking lost right now. Hold on, I need to get cause honestly, bro, I'm just, hold on.
Hey bro,
Yeah,
take a
bro,
sip. Take a
I'm
sip,
fucking
man. Take
lost
a
right
sip.
now. Can you explain to me what's going on right now?
I mean,
Cause no one wants
usually,
to talk right now.
you
First, it was
know,
Look, Leon Rose is not talking. Julius Randle not talking. Yo, bro, no
mm,
one's talking to me.
Mm.
All I'm
well, you
hearing
know,
is Aaron Bagley and his sources,
I hear
but
you.
it's all sources.
Well, Leon Rose hasn't spoken at all since he's gotten the job, so I'm gonna go with that. But it's difficult to say. It seems like we're the way the Knicks are right now. So we're remaining in a sideways motion because we didn't even trade to tank. We didn't
Nah,
trade
we
to move
didn't.
up. We traded to pretty much stay in the same place. And by that move, the way I see it is, they're hoping that D Rose could come back from that injury, brand new and ready to, get us to the play-in. At least that's how I see it. But the way Tibbs been coaching lately, it seems like he's tanking, not purposely. It's just the way it's playing out.
yeah, man. I mean, this is just I mean, you know me, man. I usually be sipping my little a little tequila. But look, I bought the whole bottle after this, so I'm gonna be pouring up. If y'all see me pouring up, just don't look, man, because this is
Matter of
it.
fact,
This is what I'm talking about.
matter
This
of
is what
fact,
I'm
bro, I
talking
might be
about.
on the same. Might
But
be on the same wave with you right now,
I
because you
mean,
know what? The
listen,
way
man. The Knicks disappointed definitely with this bad trade deadline. Had to move somebody, but I'm a little optimistic. Little try to spin the positive, man. The
look,
Knicks,
it's disappointing Mason. I can hear him crying in the background too, bro. That's how I feel right now.
yeah, the kid probably just woke up, man. Definitely, he just woke up. But
Oh man.
what can I say? I mean, now it's really on the coaching staff because I mean it's unlikely. I don't see it, but we cannot see no more Cam Reddish DNP coach's decision. We cannot see Alec Burks get anywhere near 20 minutes a game. Kemba Walker, we shouldn't see you anymore playing. I mean, he should be. That's it. I mean, these last few games, about 20 something odd games, we got to see what we have in our young guys. This season, Grimes is showing us something. He's ran into a little rookie wall. All right, let him play through that rookie wall. Let's see what we have there. Cam Reddish, we traded a first round pick, a la heavily protected first round pick. But it's time to see what Cam Reddish got as well. I mean, this is frustrating because we couldn't get rid of Burks, we couldn't get rid of Noel, we couldn't get rid of Kemba. But I'm sure the front office scoured the market. And listen, if we had to give up assets to give up these players, this offseason, these guys' contracts become an expiring contract. I mean, we signed them for 3 years, Noel, Burks, and Rose. I mean, that's what is that? That's about 34 million in expiring contract that the Knicks might have. And listen, this front office is a rookie front office class. It's why when people say fire Tibbs and bring on um, Johnny Bryant, or yesterday my boy Mo was saying Hardy. I forgot his first name. It's
Oh,
what
from the
happens
Lakers,
when you
yeah.
bring a rookie front office, rookie coach. You have to go through the lumps with them. I mean, they're learning. They're rookies. It's like any rookie in this league. You come to this league, you're not dominated off the rip. And I'm not defending the Knicks front office. I'm upset, definitely. But now it's time to switch gears and see what we have in our rookies, and we gotta just hope that Tibbs is not lying, or it's gonna be continued frustration to the end of the season, man.
Yo,
It
bro,
Big
you
time.
know,
seems like
you know
you
why I'm
about
laughing
to.
right now and I'm shaking my head, because I think you forgot who our coach is right now.
Yeah,
Our
I
coach is
didn't.
Tom, aka I'm gonna play Taj Gibson till his knees blow out Thibodeau right now. That's who we
Mm.
got as our coach. Nigga, he don't play young guys. It just doesn't happen. He's gonna ride with Derrick Rose and
Oh
he's
man.
gonna roll. He's gonna ride with Derrick Rose and all his veterans until literally till all their knees blow out. That's who our coach is, and that's honestly has been the problem. I told you this from the start of the season. If this team was gonna go ahead and strive, he had to balance out the minutes, and he hasn't done that. Our best player, our player that literally is not tradable, that man is in a boot right now. So I think I hear you, bro, and that's generally what should happen, but it's probably not gonna happen. Cause yeah, they're gonna go ahead. They're trying to get into the play in. So obviously they're gonna go ahead and play all they're gonna play all the old guys. It just is what it is. They're gonna play Julius 48 minutes. They're gonna play everybody 40 minutes, bro. They're gonna leave bro. Bro. They're gonna leave everybody on the bench, bro. I just don't know. I
Oh
just don't get.
man.
I'm just so lost right now. I
Nah, I
just
hear
don't
you,
get
bro.
it.
I hear you.
The
We, I,
value
I
of
think,
all of our bro.
I think we're all
It's
lost.
it's right though, because honestly, bro, the value of everybody in our team right now is so low because none of our young guys are playing.
Yeah.
So what the fuck do other teams know about us? Absolutely nothing, bro.
Well,
All they know is inconsistent Fournier. Kimba already blew out his knees. Walker, fucking. I mean, yeah, maybe Taj Gibson, maybe he gets some run. Maybe he'll give us some value,
hey, this is
and
the
we'll and,
thing.
and we'll see. I mean, with RJ Barry out, maybe maybe with RJ Barrett out, maybe Tibbs will give Cam Reddish his 30, 40 minutes. But
Mm.
we'll see. We'll see. I'll honestly will be surprised if that happens.
The epic Zebo rant. We're loving this rant. We're
Jeez,
loving this rant. I
he's
mean,
letting it out today. I'll tell you that.
let it out, bro. Let it out because Coach Tibbs is on that thing he did with RJ Barrett. I mean, it's inexcusable. I mean, the game is completely over.
Big
I know
time.
ankle sprains are common, can happen any moment now, but come on. The Denver Nuggets coach called a timeout with 1 minute left in the quarter to get his players out. How come Thibodeau did not counter with the same move? You had to take out all the players. I mean, he took out most of the players and left RJ in there. He had McBride in the game. He had Sims in the game. It's like, why didn't you take RJ Barrett, who's completely tired? I mean, the man played
Yeah.
50 minutes against the Lakers, another 40 the night before, and you're gonna keep this guy in the game right now? I mean,
Yo,
Tom Thibodeau is definitely getting the ire of many Knicks fans, and with due respect, I mean, a lot of Knicks fans should be mad at the coach because it's just not going like last year, which got us so hype. I mean, last year we won the 41 games, like we always said, fourth seed, and we thought we would follow it up, man, and it's just
Yeah.
not working. And these people didn't do anything this trade deadline. And like I said, man, I cannot see no more Cam Reddish DNPs. I shouldn't see that no more. I shouldn't see Kemba getting videos up talking about he thinks that they have the right piece and it's not working. That's it, man. It's a lost season, and we shouldn't be trying to search for this play-in. That's what scares me. I don't want to search for this play-in, and we just don't do anything. Don Juan,
wow,
we give you the floor, man.
it's just
Hey,
fucking
bro.
great.
Well, we already knew what Tibbs was gonna do with this team. He's known for running his guys down to the ground. I just don't see a way to escape this right now because unless we fire him, and I don't want to go back to the cycle like firing. Because at the same time, how many coaches have we had in the last 3 years? I think we have four, if I'm not mistaken.
For sure.
So I'm not trying to. I'm not. I don't think that's the solution. But is more of a can he adjust and change his mind? Does he need to be mathematically out of the playoffs for him to say, you know what, let's play the young guys now?
Definitely.
And that seems like that's gonna have to be the case because and then when you see that Rose is coming back, there's a possibility that we could still sneak in the play in. He's gonna try his best to make that play in. So it doesn't seem like the course of the season is gonna be full on tank, but based on the play, I mean, we might end up tanking, but not developing our young guys, which is unfortunate, which is what we need to do. Like you said, Mario, Cam Reddish ain't Cam Reddish is playing now because Grimes is out. If Grimes wasn't out, Cam Reddish would be on the bench and not playing. And we just traded a first round pick, like you said. We need to play these guys. At the end of the day, man, if we're not gonna win games, let's at least lose with our young guys.
For sure.
At the
That's
same
what
time,
Juan said.
like these guys need some minutes because at the like, what is Burks and Fournier gonna do besides get hurt and ruin their value even more? Even though I do like Fournier because at the same time he has been playing better. The team has been playing better, at least the starting five, not Kemba. Kemba, whatever. But it's more like let's adjust the position of need and his point guard and clearly the answer is not on the team. Honestly, this trade deadline, I was hoping if we were gonna make a move, I was hoping it wasn't a splash because I'm not trying to cash out on our picks. Damian Lillard's hurt. What we gonna do with him? Bradley Beal, he just signed off and said he's out, so he didn't want to deal with getting traded. But then after that, realistic options weren't there. So the upgrade that I saw was gonna be marginal.
Let me ask you a question before you continue. What trade that did happen did you feel like the Knicks missed out on? Like, what's a trade that happened that you like the Knicks should have been involved in that? What trade?
Well, the obvious one is it has to be Halliburton, but we don't know what was behind what was said behind closed doors. Because
Mhm.
if we knew he was available, I'm pretty sure Knicks would have been on the phone, and we already heard rumors all week, or at least leading up to the deadline, that the Kings were interested in Randall. So there had to be some way to get Hallie here. There had to be, even if Randall kind of blew a bit of his stock these last couple weeks with his, with him smacking the laptop, with him pointing the thumbs down at the fans and whatnot. Like I'm pretty sure all that played a part with his image. But at the same time, like the Kings, the rumors are there. The Kings were interested in him. Like so,
Yeah,
whether that was Ian Begley that just shouted that out for you, ain't Anthony? Like we don't know if that was just made up, but at the same time, the rumors are swirling, and they got somebody that's pretty much in the same tier level as Randall in Sabonis. So I'm pretty sure if you put them side
Mm,
by side, like the deal was there for one of them, and if it had Hallie, man, it definitely hurts, and that's probably the one that hurts the most because I was real high on Halliburton coming into the draft. What was that 2 years ago? Season a year and a half ago. I didn't want Obi. I just figured that Obi pickup was gonna happen because he fell to us. But realistically, my option was Halliburton
yeah.
all the way, and we
We sure
passed
it
up
wasn't
on him, and
Killian
now we
Hayes?
pass up on him again. This is how I see it. And it just hurts because it's still a position of need, and point guard is who we need. And I didn't want no Russell Westbrook. I didn't want John Wall. I didn't want those guys. Neither did I want those contracts. But like I said, something marginal. Brunson, I know it would have hurt to give up a first round pick, but that was a consideration. I didn't want to give up a first round pick for him, but I saw that the Dallas needs a center. They need a shooting guard now that Tim Hardaway is out,
Mm-hmm.
and they might need to fill a void in point guard with Brunson, but now they're probably gonna get Dragic. They just got Dinwiddie, so they really didn't need Brunson. Brunson's a free agent this offseason. So I'm pretty sure his value is probably like two second round picks. Noel, Burks, and take Kemba if you want to take that gamble at
Ooh,
point
for
guard, or if
Brunson?
not, that's an expiring contract for
For
Brunson.
Brunson? Nah, man, I don't think so.
That's the deal I would have offered. But in
Okay,
terms of
okay.
marginal upgrade, I mean, get Ish Smith over here for crying out loud. Get somebody
Oh
like
gosh,
that.
Clyde would love you for saying that.
Get Ish Smith over here. I mean, I don't want Corey Joe, but someone of marginal value that's gonna help us a bit. I mean, Kemba isn't it. Kemba isn't it. So at the same time, like it's unfortunate. I don't, Zebo. I don't know where we stand in the league right now. After all these moves that I saw today, we saw. I mean, Philly and the Nets were already at the top tier in the East. But with these moves, these guys become powerhouses. Now you put the Bucks up there, and you put the Heat up there. That Cleveland, the up and coming Cleveland. I mean,
yo, bro, they're in our
you're in
fucking
Ohio right now. You
division,
already know how they are. They cooking it up. Who else is up
bro.
there? I mean, there's a lot of good teams in the East. So why even try to compete when we know where we're gonna stand or where we
Yo,
stand
it's
right now? It's
yo,
just
it's
no point.
crazy.
Yeah,
Nah, yeah, it's crazy. Yo, bro, they're in our same division. Yo, the Nets just got Ben Simmons, bro. So you know what that means?
Mm,
That means for the next few years, bro, they're gonna be terrorizing us.
man. And I forgot to
They're gonna be
mention
putting it on us.
someone else in our
they were
division,
already putting it.
the
Pause on.
Raptors.
But I mean,
The
but this
Raptors
just
are good too.
solidifies them for at least for a minute now.
Well,
I
they
mean,
definitely
what
got
was
a young.
James?
They got a young
They
star.
had James
Even though we
Harden.
haven't seen him play, they got a young star, defensive stopper. He can't shoot. It's fine if he can't shoot because he got two top 10, arguably top 10 players. KD probably top 5 players that are, they're the best scorers in the league. And then you pair them
It's
up
not.
with
It's
a
not even
6'9",
that, bro. They got
6'10" that
Seth
could
Curry.
defend, could pass.
Yeah,
He got no pressure like he probably had in Philly, and he's now in Brooklyn. They're pretty much a small market team. He's not gonna get the same pressure that he was getting in Philly. So
Yeah,
Oh, and
man.
by the way, they got Seth Curry too, so that's
that
another
was like the
shooter in
cherry
there.
on top, man. They got every position of need. They needed a center, they got him. They needed a shooter with Joe Harris out. They needed a sharp a sniper, sharpshooter, whatever you want to call it. They got him, and now they got a guy he's gonna defend the top players. Whether he's gonna defend Giannis, he's gonna defend LeBron, he's gonna defend whoever it is. He's gonna be defending the best player on the other team. So KD and Kyrie will have to just chill and sit back. That
Yeah,
Nah,
team
man.
is
yeah,
their
bro.
problem.
It's
Their
tough
problem.
right now to really, but we're not talking about the Nets. Let's stick to the topic.
Yeah,
The
we're
New
not
York
talking about the
Knicks.
Nets. We're not talking about the Sixers.
Yes, we
But
talking about my guy Ralph in the building. Shout out to you, man, for joining. Shout out to everybody listening. He brought up an interesting question here. He said Rose was a vital part of the playoff push last year. Do you think he can revitalize the team when he comes back? I'll go first. Definitely, he can revitalize this team, but at what cost? I mean, by the time he comes back, it's post trade deadline. At least another 4 or 5 games would elapse by then. So we're talking about maybe
20
20,
games.
maybe 25 games left in the season. And the Knicks schedule, if you take a look, it's not, it gets hard. It's still hard. Even though they come back home, it's still hard. We played Brooklyn a few times. We played the Heat, just off the top of my head. So he will definitely revitalize the roster because we miss him, man. We definitely miss Derrick Rose coming off that bench. But first few games, we know he's going to be a little rusty. Time he shakes off that rust, would it be too late? I mean, that's gonna be a tough question, and we'll see what they do. What do you
And
think
that's the
about
thing.
that?
How many games is it gonna take for him to take off that rust? Like, now he comes back with 20 games left. He needs that 5 game warm up, and then it's like, okay, what where are we at now? 15 games left. Like,
But I mean,
oh,
what's the? I mean, but when you mean revitalize, what is that? Like
What
what
do
you
you
mean? We're gonna
mean?
be a few
well,
like what?
revitalize,
We're gonna
turn
make
the
the
season
playoffs.
around. I guess
Like
you can say.
That's a,
I think
that's
we need yo
Let me
honestly,
let
bro.
me
We need to.
let me
I
look at
think
the
we need to
definition for
start.
you.
I think we need to start having the real. I think we need to start having the real conversation of if last year was a fluke. Because I'm starting to now. I'm really starting to feel like
Oof,
last year was dead as
oof.
a real. I think I think we just got lightning in the bottle. Let's really take a deep dive on this, bro. Because listen, Julius
love
Oh,
this
Randle was playing for a
emotion, man.
contract.
We got the bottle
you can
right
get a
here.
deep dive. You get a deep
Yeah, let me
dive. Go
hold on.
ahead.
Let me take a
Get the
shot real quick
bottle.
because I'm about to
Get
keep
the
it 100
bottle.
right now.
Get the
Cause I
bottle.
think, cause I think y'all forgetting that my boy Julius Randle was playing for a contract last year.
Oh, here we
My
Mm.
go.
boy is eating good. My boy is eating good right now. That extension is about to hit next year.
He he
That's
Yeah.
he
confirmed.
he got a
Hold
contract
on.
and
Let
had
me
another
hold on. Let
baby.
me
That says a lot. That says a
hold on.
lot
Let me
already.
Oh, damn. Don't
Oh,
say that,
baby, is that
man.
Henny
You
White?
see the white Henny coming out.
Oh,
hold
that's
Oh,
on.
rare right
straight out
there.
the bottle. Straight
That's
out the
rare.
bottle. Damn. Knicks fans are in shambles right now.
Kevin,
Cause I
It's
need to.
a
Cause
drink
we need
site.
to. Cause honestly, bro, we need to start. I
talk
think.
that talk.
I think honestly, bro, I really feel like I feel like everything just kind of felt perfectly. Like that was honestly the perfect situation. But let's just really talk about the situations, bro. Randall was really playing for a contract. He
Yes,
was
man.
really grind. He was really grind. He was really
Take
grinding out
another
there.
sip of that
As
white
I'm
honey. Take another sip of that white honey. I'm gonna ask you a question, man. Shout out to
go
my
ahead.
guy Miguel. He says need the General D Rose out there, especially close out the game. That's a fact, bro.
That's a
Like,
fact,
there's been
man.
a lot of close games that we basically messed up on because we just really didn't have a closer. But yeah, take that shot. Take that shot real quick, bro. I'm gonna ask you a question after this. Nice. All right. All right. From 0 to 10, where are you on the tank meter? We got to start bringing that up. Tank meter right now, 1 through 10.
Oh man. Oh man.
I'm on. I'm at a 4 right now.
Oh, okay.
Sheesh, she's
I'm
still
at a 4 right
optimistic.
now.
Optimistic, man. That's low right there. That's a low number.
Oh, you mean 10 being the high? Oh no, yeah, nah, bro. I'm at an
I mean,
8 right now. I'm at an
Oh,
8. I'm at an 8 right now. I'm at an 8 right now. To be honest, I'm at a 8.
it's
I'm
time
at
to
a
tank.
7.5 right now.
It's
Cause
time to
that's cause I
tank.
mean, bro, let's be realistic, bro. Cause I mean, because we didn't do anything right now, what basically means is that we still have bum ass Noel in there. We
oh
still
my
have
god.
inconsistent Fournier there for another year. And yeah, we can go ahead and move him next year, man. It's like that's the part that really frustrates me is that we still have these contracts for an extra year. And I'm sorry, I'm just not. I'm tired of being patient. I'm honestly tired. That's why I need to. That's why I'm starting to process in my head. Is like, yo, I think last year was just. I think last year should just fucking. I think should just fucking just should just went perfectly. My boy was playing for a contract. He knew he was really trying to get that bag. My boy is comfortable right now. That's why he's not speaking to nobody. That's why he's half-assing it on defense, half-assing it on getting these rebounds and showing the same fucking moves every time. Like I think that's what's
Mm.
going on. Like everybody just got super comfortable They thought, oh, teams aren't going to plan for us. Like teams aren't going to know that Julius Randle is gonna go ahead and he's gonna go ahead and dribble with his right hand, then ultimately go ahead and shoot with his left hand. Like he thought she was gonna be sweet this year, and look at what the fuck happened. Now we're back to New Orleans. Julius Randle,
Hey,
an okay player.
that was 2019 Randall in the Knicks first year Knicks
Yeah,
with
20. There
the
you go.
Pelicans. He looked
2019
pretty good.
Randle.
But I don't want to defend Randall, man. Let's just, I
I'm not.
do
I'm not
agree.
going
He
to. I'm
did
not
play
going
for
to,
his
bro. And I get
contract.
it, bro. Maybe and
He
maybe
played for
he's
his
going through
contract.
something mentally. I don't know. I really don't know what's
Nah, we're
going
not
on. But
gonna
I really
assume. We're
feel
not
like
gonna assume,
honestly,
man.
I think
Listen,
as soon
get
as
the
he got that
bottle.
bag,
Debo, get
shit
the
is going
bottle,
different,
man.
bro. He's half passing it.
Get the bottle. Get the bottle. I'm gonna take a shot with you. Go get the bottle. Yeah.
And
And
Hold
come
on.
on, bro. And to be honest, and I'll be honest, I miss Reggie Bullock right now. Actually, let me take a shot because I miss my boy right now. I miss my boy. I miss my
he's
boy
hot. He's
Reggie
been having a
Bullock.
few
Right here,
I
games
right
on
here.
miss
that
my.
too.
You know what? You know who
I'm
I
going
really
with
miss
you.
right now. You know who I really miss right now. I don't even know if he's in the league right now, but I miss my boy Alfred Payton right now. Cause honestly, bro,
Oh my God. I'm not
honestly,
taking a
bro.
shot.
I'd
I'm
rather
not
have
taking
him
a shot after that.
for the first quarter of every single game, bro. At least I know he's gonna bring it on defense.
What?
At
No,
least I
no,
know.
no,
At
no,
least I
no,
know my boy.
no.
At least I know my boy ain't gonna smile as soon as he
Look,
falls on the floor
Jesus.
right
I'm gonna
now.
take a shot for Theo Pinson. That's who I miss right there. Theo Pinson right there, my boy.
Show
Right
love to Theo Pinson. Half of those players that were on the Knicks are on the Mavs now. Shout out to those guys.
there. Yeah, but
Shit,
let's keep it
crazy.
going. Let's keep it going. The Knicks do nothing post deadline, and it's time to talk about what's next. About this season. Listen,
Um,
it's time maybe with the Dallas Mavericks trading for Spencer Dinwiddie and about to pick up possibly Goran Dragic. You look at the Dallas side of things, and they have a lot of they got rid of Porzingis, but they just gave Luca the bag. They gave Tim Hardaway a max contract. They have Spencer Dinwiddie now. A lot of money on Spencer Dinwiddie,
mhm.
and you
And
start to
then
think,
Bertans even more.
you start to think. I mean, Mark Cuban is not scared to go over that tax, but you start to think how much is Jalen Brunson worth? So think about that right there. Is Jalen Brunson a target for next year for you, Don Juan?
Depends the cost, man. Depends the cost. I think that he should be an option consideration, especially the ties that he has with the Knicks. I'm not sure there's so much of the ties, but I know there's ties. I think his father played with the Knicks. Rick Brunson, I think his name was.
Mhm.
He's also CAA or was an agent of Leon Rose. Leon Rose was his agent. I think Leon Rose was his father's agent at one point too. So it's a lot of connections with the Knicks, the history, but I'm not sold on him. I'm not really a fan of undersized guards. And he's been
Yeah.
great with Dallas this year, but I just don't think he's the answer. And if Tibbs is our coach, I'm not sure if he's a Tibbs type of guy, even though he is a guy that, he's by the books. He's not trying to make crazy plays. He's just trying to make the right play. And I think that's something I think that's really somebody we need, which is why I was okay with trading for him. But is he gonna get paid 20 mil?
Yes.
Now, if he ends up getting paid 20 mil, which I think that's the market, man, we could have signed Lonzo for that. I start thinking back to what we could have done this offseason, and that hurts even more because now we're really thinking back like, damn, so many targets that we could have had, and we just, addressed other problems or other things in our lineup that we forgot to sign a point guard. I mean, we signed Burks, we signed Fournier. Those are two shooting guards. We got RJ, who technically is a shooting guard. So now we just have a bunch of shooting guards and no point guard.
Yeah, I don't like going back to last year with point guard crop because Lonzo was definitely cheating to go to the Bulls. I mean, they caught they tampered. I mean, he was going to Chicago. Now,
I
that's
mean,
against the rules. It cost them a second round pick only. So now I hope World Wide West and Leon Rose didn't make a move this trade deadline because they tampering right now. I mean, I need that energy from them. I need them to
when
be
you
tampering. I mean, there's
when
the tampering going around the whole league. I mean, how the heck did James Harden get to Philly all of a sudden today? They like, oh man, he wants to go to Philly, but he's scared how the public will
But he's
react. This
scared.
is
Yeah, yeah. What
something
was that
going on
about?
in this whole league, and the Knicks need to start tampering. It's over right now, but
Well, the
Nah,
whole
yeah, I don't want
Lonzo
to talk
thing.
about. I don't want to talk about the past no more because I
I'm
know
pretty sure
Triple M
LeVar
tired of
Ball
me
had a
talking
little
about
something to do
DeMar
with that,
DeRozan
but
too.
that's another story.
yeah, I mean, but Lonzo, he's hurt. He's not even doing nothing this year right now. He's hurt, and the point guard crop was trash this offseason. I mean, who we would have got? Schroeder, who got traded already.
Mm-hmm.
Dinwiddie, who got traded already. I mean, I'm looking at the point guard. The one that might have hurt that I was talking to Zebo yesterday about actually was Josh Hart. I mean, he was signed
He's not a
to him.
point guard though.
That's true, but he can handle the rock. He can handle the
I
rock a
mean,
little.
well, put it this way. So now, if you want to
He's
bring it to
not even
this,
a point guard though. He's not even a point guard, so
exactly,
that's
that's what
not
I'm
even an
saying.
option. So
But if
that's
you
what I'm
want,
saying.
if
So
you really want to bring him up, he's a free agent this summer. If
I
I'm
don't
not
think so.
mistaken, his contract is non-guaranteed. And Portland, they pretty much trying to clean their slate, wipe out their whole roster, and rebuild like a proper rebuild, not the Knicks rebuild. But
I told Triple M he's like a way better version of Alec. He's a younger and way better version of Alec Burks. Honestly, he
yeah,
does
nah,
everything
I
Alec
like
Burks
Josh
does, but
Hart.
just
He's a
way
great
better.
all-around player.
And also, Alec Burks is still on this team, man. When I see him go down
That's
the paint
that's
and
what.
he can't shoot, so he goes looking for contact. When I see him go like this today, just looking for a foul, man, I just might turn the TV off.
Yeah,
It's a late game tonight, 10 p.m. start. You know I'm gonna be up watching it because you just what is this disease as a loyal Knicks fan? It's like a disease that you
yo,
just
bro, I don't. I'm trying to
squash.
understand
It's
it. I
frustrating. I mean,
Hey,
we're a
but
frustrated group right now, but listen, before I hand it to Don Juan, you know I gotta bring a little positive spin into it, man. The Knicks didn't do anything this trade deadline. I'm upset. Tom Thibodeau's our coach. He's not doing he's not doing shit. I'm upset about that.
mm,
But this season, what it bought us Quentin Grimes. It bought us Obi Toppin showing improvement. It showed RJ Barrett year 3 that we wanted. He's showing it. You know what I mean?
yep.
So this team, as down as we might seem right now, and upset that we all are, they still have multiple draft picks. The contracts that they didn't trade this year, Alec Burke, Nerlens Noel, are expiring contracts. And you saw Goran Dragic, who did not play a game this season, he got moved easily, because he's an expiring contract. I mean, teams love expiring contracts.
and he gets paid bread too. So even considering the money, like the money had nothing to do with it. It's the fact that he was an expiring contract.
So it is what it is. I mean, we're gonna ride out. We're gonna see this season. We're gonna continuously critique every game and be upset every game as the losses mount. But it is what it is. I mean, it's a win-win situation because if they lose these games, it's just gonna give us higher lottery odds. I mean, we don't
Yes,
want to go
sir.
there, but we're gonna start talking about it. It's the lottery odds at this point, and the Knicks have their own pick this year, and next year we have Dallas picks and our own picks. So it's gonna be a rough ride to the end of the season, fellas. It's gonna be a rough
Mhm.
ride to the end of the season. Knicks didn't make a move, but you look at
Yo,
you
I
look at the
don't.
trades. You look at the trades that happened today, and there was not a single trade that I'm like, damn. Like, I selfishly I want to see J McCullum, but I mean, when you even think about it, he's just not even on our timeline. An older point guard slash shooting guard who was just gonna marginally improve this
Nah,
roster.
yeah, he don't play D. He don't play D either.
Every trade that we was gonna make was gonna marginally improve our
Mhm.
roster. And think about it. Who the heck wanted Alec Burks, Nerlens Noel, Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier? I mean, their value is super low. So we
Nah,
will have to attach assets to get rid of these players. And it's not that serious. If this season is lost, let it be
So
lost. I
be
mean,
it.
let's not
and that's
trade
cool.
assets
And
to
honestly,
get.
bro, I'm cool with that because you're absolutely right. There was no trade where I really looked at it and I was like, oh well, maybe the Knicks, maybe the Knicks could have gotten in on that. Even Tyrese Halliburton, going back to what Juan was saying. To be honest, bro, I think Sabonis. I think Sabonis is actually way better than Julius Randle. To be completely honest with you.
But do you?
But I mean, I think what really
But
needs to
way better,
happen, bro,
as
is that
in like he's in another tier, or isn't he?
he's in another tier than Julius
Oh
Randle.
my
I'll be
god!
honest with you.
All right.
But to be honest, I think what really needs to happen, bro, is that there needs to have like honestly, Coach Tibbs and the front office needs to really have a one-on-one and figure out what direction the team is really going to go. Because I'll be honest,
That's a fact.
I think initially, I think Tibbs honestly finessed them in kind of telling them that he was going to try to develop this team, trying to build a winner. And I think he just went his own direction. To be honest with you. So I think there really needs to be there really needs to be some type of dialogue between them to figure out where the fuck we're gonna go. Because if it doesn't happen, then this will continue. Then this shit is gonna continue happening. So there needs to be some type of dialogue. Then after that, whatever assets are out there, we'll go ahead and try to get it. But there needs to be some type of that we have to have some type of direction, bro. We just have
Mm-hmm.
to have this mixture of low value veterans and these rookies that we think could be very valuable to us, but we don't know. Is just ridiculous. Is ridiculous right now. So there really needs to have they really got to be on the same page before we start talking about whatever free agents we're gonna get next year. Because I
That's a
agree. I
fact.
like Jalen Brunson. I think I think he's extremely smart. He's not super athletic. He's kind of like a poor man CP3. Honestly, like he will make the right
Jesus.
moves. He's nah for real. He'll
You
make
could
the
have at
right
least
moves. He
compared
has an
him to
okay
Van Vliet,
he has
you
an
know?
okay jump shot. I
Yo, man,
mean,
Zebo came with that fire tonight, Zebo. Shout out to you, bro. You came with
yeah.
some heat, man. But listen, before I hand it to Don Juan, we keep it going. But the Knicks, I mean, I don't even know what to say, man. I'm at a loss for words because I
Yo, you
really
know we
want to.
haven't had a point guard in a while. Like
We need a
honestly, I can't
point
even.
guard. We need a point guard so badly. It's not even funny. The last time we had a point guard was Raymond Felton. We always talk about that. And just
Right.
think about Kemba Walker being added to the list of guys that just really came in here and
It didn't
disappointed as
work out.
you know.
It's a
Yo,
long
what
list.
is it with New
It's a
York City
long
point
list of
guards, bro?
those. It's a long list
Yo,
of
what's
those.
good with these New York City point guards that come here, bro? They just don't they just
What up?
don't hit, bro. What the
My
fuck?
guy Ralph asking,
He
where
said West
Prigioni
Region.
at? Oh my God.
Where
Another
is
one on the list.
Yo,
Steve Pidgeotto, man? We
for
need.
real. Give me
CP3 right
Compazzo
there.
out here. Damn, bro. We couldn't get Damn, bro. We couldn't get Kimba for Compazzo. Like, come on,
At
man.
least, right?
You're agreeing with Zebo. Randall secured the bag and now doesn't seem concentrated this season.
Come on, bro. It is.
Hey, could be that second baby in the household. Who knows, man? Who knows?
Yeah.
Don
Could be
Juan,
the fans. There's a lot that could be playing out in his head right now.
listen,
We
Don
don't
Juan,
know.
me and Zebo, we're about to jump right out of here. We're about to jump off this cliff right here. Man. Give me the floor. Reel us back, please.
Hold on. Let me take one more sip real quick.
Where the white
All right,
henny
well,
at?
this is how I see the season playing out right now. I'm gonna just take off this hat right quick. I'm gonna have to do it, guys. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to switch on y'all, man.
Wait, what is he doing? What is he doing?
Oh, I gotta get ready for the baseball season. We gotta get ready to
Hold
tank
on,
and get ready for
Hold on, we
baseball,
in a
man.
lockout,
Spring
bro.
training
Who
is
knows if we
around
even
the
gonna have baseball
corner.
right now?
Let's get into baseball, man. Come on,
Yo,
man. I'm trying to get to a ball game and drink some beers.
hold on.
Who with me? I had enough going to Nick games. Oh, yep. Nah, that is the life of a Nick fan. I'll tell you that.
Like,
But
Yo,
you know what, Mario? I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's our fault the next season hasn't played out the way it's been. Maybe. You know,
is he in Bagley's fault?
we've been to Nick games that we haven't lost when we attended a game. Seems like we just should have been there every game.
I mean, it's not too late, man. What you saying?
Wait, so you
That
telling me we
they
got to
need
make
D
another
Rose
trip
and
to
nuts to
another?
be in the game in attendance for us and D Rose on the court. All right, time to dig in our pockets and finish the season off right. Nah, I'm tanking, bro. Let's go tank. Let's get that
I
number
know I'm
one
in
Where
pick.
Ohio.
your
We could
tank
just go.
level
We
at?
could just
Where
go
your
to.
It's
tank level
baseball
at?
season. I'm ready to tank, bro. Where the tank? I got a minute to tank somewhere
You
around
want
here.
to 10 right now? Where you
What?
at? 1 through 10 as your
1 through
tank.
10. I'm in 10, baby. Let's
Oh
go.
my
I'm already done with the season. We didn't make no trade, like you said. I wanted at least a
it's
second
over.
round. Give me a late second round pick for
What was
Alec
that
Burks.
gonna accomplish?
Give me
What
a
was that
late second
gonna
round pick
accomplish?
for Noah. What is that going to accomplish? Dumb off the team. That's what's going to accomplish. But not only that, We get more minutes for Grimes. We get more minutes for Reddish, who we've been somehow
Yeah,
trying to find a role for him,
we need that.
and some minutes for my boy Sims. I was calling for him to start early in the season. I was bugging out. Maybe I was drinking too much that night,
Yeah,
but he should be the backup center at least, not fucking Taj Gibson,
that's a
not
fact.
Taj. Even though he played, like, I'm not gonna lie, he gives us a lot, but
We
the
thought we
guy
were
used
gonna
to
get rid
fucking
of Don
chilling
Juan.
himself,
You
man.
scared us when he was changing the hats, bro. You scared us. You had me at the window.
Hey,
Oh,
you were like, yo, where he going with this one?
I know you guys like Brooklyn had us some crazy
Nah,
ish.
never that, never that, never that, never that. But
I was about to
it's
say,
baseball season, man. That's it. We're in February. We got pitches and catches coming soon. I'm
Maybe
ready to
with
see
this
my
lockout,
team.
with this
Ready to see
lockout.
my team. Nah.
Yeah,
Rob Manfred said he's gonna get it done. I don't trust him, but he's gonna get it done.
Zico, final thoughts here as we wrap this up, man. What you gotta say? Trade deadline is over. Knicks sitting at 24-31, and they play the Golden State Warriors tonight.
bueno. I don't know what to tell. Man,
Oh
I told you,
man.
bro. I'm lost for words right now. I'm just hoping Steph Curry don't go for 50 on us. You know, Clay is starting to warm up crazy. So I don't know, bro. Let's just. I mean, the only thing I can really hope for right now is just get on the same page. Julius Randle, you got this bag, bro. I mean, if you wanna, I mean, honestly, bro, it's looking rough for my guy in New York right now. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of anti Julius Randle fans right now. So he really got to step it up. I mean, I understand that he's not a true number one, but I mean, he's our guy for right now. That's it. They pretty much made it clear. So
Yeah,
let's see
man.
what happens. But everybody got to get on the same page, bro. That's number one. That's number one. Number one. Step one. So
What you
let's see
guys
what
say?
happens.
Get
Like
about
Sibo said, everybody got to get in the same page and get this tank on the way and rolling, baby. We got our pick. It doesn't take us to be the worst team in the league. We just got need to be closer to the worst team than the best team. All right, because it doesn't. The lottery now, anybody could get the first pick. I mean, so there were teams when we got RJ. There were teams that were won 30 games that year and had higher picks than us. So we don't even need to tank completely, but we could ease our way in there. Or put it this way, let Tibbs think that we're competing, like he thinks we are now, and we're losing, we're headed towards that direction. So it is what it is. I'm ready for the tank, and that's all I gotta say, man. We on to the next one. I know we still got a tough road ahead. I mean, like Triple M said, we got the Warriors tonight. I mean, geez, Louise, when is this West Coast trip gonna end, man?
this week, bro. I promise. Saturday's the last game against the Portland Trailblazers. We out back east. But yeah, man, you already know the vibes. Your boy Triple M, man. Thank you for everybody tuning in, joining. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, man, please hit that subscribe button. We're about to do a giveaway at 100 subs. We're almost there, so make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow guys on Off the Ball Network as well. But yeah, as we shift gears here to the end of the next season, looking like a lot of the seasons of years past where we're just complaining about the vets and the youth getting mixed minutes. It looks like it's heading that way. We're very deflated as a fan base right now, but we're still gonna be loyal. We're still gonna be watching this team. I mean, we do all this complaining, and at the end of the day, we're gonna be up till past midnight tonight, possibly watching them play the Warriors tonight, which is sad. And we just gotta see how this roster shakes up at the end of the day, man. It's not looking good for us to end the season, but I still have hope on this team, man. And this front office, which is getting blasted tonight, with all due respect, by not trading a lot of people. I mean, these guys have shown good front move, and they've done a great job drafting. I mean, they drafted quickly, Grimes, McBride. Obi Toppin, maybe he's a missed pick, but who hasn't missed as a front office? You have to miss sometime. Who won the championship last year? The Milwaukee Bucks. Who they drafted second overall one year? Jabari Parker over guys that would have had them and Giannis would have been killing it right now. I
For
mean,
real.
sometimes as a front office, you miss some. I mean, the Bucks, like I just said, they just won the championship last year, and they drafted Jabari Parker the year after drafting Giannis. I mean, it happens. So I'm not here to defend the front office. Like I said, they deserve to be killed for not making the moves and basically running it back, with which was not a good idea. It was a fail, and we seeing it this year. But it is what it is, man. I can't be upset because I still see the vision of this team, and I still enjoy. I like where we're going. I like where we're going. If we lose every game, it's gonna mean a high lottery pick. You know what I mean? And if not, we have people that we feel like we could build around, which is RJ Barrett taking that leap year 3.
Yes, sir.
So you already know the vibes.
No,
Triple F out of here. Shout out to Zebo again for joining, man. Zebo
for
with
us,
epic.
Eagle 6 man, always holding it down.
Why Zebo ranted
Yeah,
out.
you know, I had to take a shot after that.
What I
After that
what
great,
I do have to
after
say
that
though
great
about
ending for my
Debo,
boy.
what I do say though, what I appreciate a little bit more now is that it seems like you're coming around on RJ though. I haven't heard
Oh
haven't
no, no,
heard a
no,
little peep,
facts.
haven't heard a little peep from you,
If I can
man.
say, if I could, yo, bro, honestly, one positive out of this season is that I definitely see my boy. My boy has really stepped it up this year.
He's your boy
He's made
now.
himself.
After that,
He's made himself the
we out
untradeable
here
asset of our
as
team.
Zebo goes.